Hello everyone and welcome back again. So just thought I'd give you a quick update on the giant veg for Malvern 2024, and I'm going to start off at the top of the long root system. Everything's really overgrown, really need to cut these brambles and out back. Just hoping that none of them have got into the actual gutters. Hoping it should be okay. But up here we've got a long beetroot that has gone to seed, the long carrot and 2 radish, and we've also got a second structure with parsnip and last year's radishes which I let go to seed. I've already collected the seeds off this one. They're well rotten now. So we'll collect the rest of the seeds off these, get rid of them. And then we've got the parsnip in here. The long roots haven't done particularly good this season, but I haven't put the effort into it, to be honest with you. And in this bed we had 2 giant carrots. One of them rotted away and the other one still going. Don't think it's going to be anything too big, but also got a few big onions in there, a decent size of them. And I've also got a beetroot for the heavy, and you'll see that in there, but that was late coming out, so I'm not really expecting it to be too much in time for Malvern, but it hasn't bolted, so it's a start. Condor potatoes, I've got 3 in tubs like this. I have lost one, which I seemed to pick up the other day, but this one doesn't look like it's done much either, but still could be something in there, so we'll check that a bit closer to the time. And there are another 2 back here behind the pumpkin. We've also got the 2 giant Kobi. Just get the net off that. This one, the leaves have been drooping on this for quite a while now. It's quite the size, it's quite big, there's quite a few pups on it. But I'm not too sure why the leaves are so droopy on it. They're pulling any dead off. But this one is the smaller one out of the 2 anyway. Looks like it might be going a bit soft there. And this one is looking, the leaves looking much healthier. This one's quite a bit bigger, I'd say. Definitely. But it's the first year growing these, so don't really know too much about them. They're 2 plants and they've both grown completely different. The leaf structure, the structure of the actual Kobi itself. This one was more longer and thinner. This one was more short and fat. But that is pretty big in there. Then moving on into the Polytunnel. Of course, we have the giant cucumber, which is pretty big now. But hoping that carries on. I need to get that supported. There is a couple more set on here, but I might pull them off just so it puts all the energy into that one. That's pretty big, definitely the biggest cucumber I've ever grown. Whether or not it'll be big enough to win anything at Malvern, I do not know. A couple of tomatoes ready to pick here. This one And then the heavy tomato has already started to ripen up, so I don't think that one's going to make it to Malvern. It's not big enough anyway, but I'll be saving seed off this for next year. That's still quite a big tomato nonetheless. I've also got all the single seed potato pots in here, so hopefully if there isn't a big condor, there might be a big one of them. The giant pumpkin hasn't had any fruit set on it yet, but it's reached all the way around to here, which it goes back through all this, and it's actually in that compost bay, and it also comes right round to here. But we've got a few coming now, but no flowers have been open at the right time to pollinate them, so it doesn't look like we'll be taking a pumpkin to Malvern, but we should have some for Halloween hopefully. Well, the wind's really picking up now, guys, I do apologise for that. But we've also got some long runner beans. A few of these get to half decent size now. I think this one at the back here is probably the longest. It's starting to turn, but there is a way to straighten them out just by using a damp towel. But we can either go for longest or for a heavy, and if not, we've got plenty of seed there for next year. Some of these do some really nice seed, and have a few more plants for next year, have a better chance at getting a really long one. Just in time to get out the rain, but I've also got the big onion. I don't think it's quite big enough to go for the heavy onion, but I might take it, you never know. As Terry King says, it's always worth a go. And that is about it for the giant veg. Got some nice tomatoes ready here to pick, and a couple of nice cucumbers up there ready to go. Right then, guys, that is it for me today. Just thought I'd give you a quick look at some of the giant veg and some of the things that we're going to take to Malvern. And I'd just like to say best of luck to anyone that is going, and if you do see me, come and say hello. Don't mind if I do. Right then, guys, that's it for me today. Bye for now.